Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to PhD Salon Elite. Today we are with Camille, and we want to address some of the issues and concerns and hopefully get a little bit more explanation going on about what the process is about. A lot of people are not understanding. They're saying that, your hair is not going to go back natural. I've heard comments that I'm not concerned with the health of your hair, or that I'm not concerned with doing, quote, natural styles, unquote. And I know that you, for one, can testify that we do natural styles, correct?
Correct.
We do twist styles and everything else. All we're doing is offering an option for women who do want to wear their hair straight.
Right.
And the issue with the hair not curling back up, I've constantly been trying to explain to people that this is what this process was developed to address. And can you let them see, because her hair has just been shampooed again, can you, and tell them how often you straighten your hair, because you go back and forth between
Natural and
a natural and your blowout.
Right.
And do you have any problems with, first of all, with your ends curling back up?
Well, no. I mean, it's just like with any kind of, anytime you blow, this is my hair after it's washed, no product in it, and you can see my natural curl pattern, wavy. Once we blow it out, if it gets wet, of course, it's going to curl up. But as soon as you put a little heat in it, it goes just back as straight. I've been natural now for, what, 18 months? And since I started coming to you, was it earlier this summer?
Right.
I've had it, blown out about 6 times.
Right.
My hair is not damaged. It's longer. We've even added color. It doesn't shed. It doesn't break. And it's not dry. So, I mean, since you started doing the wrap process and
Right.
blowing it out.
The reconstruction, right.
Reconstruction.
Right.
I think my hair is healthier. And it's growing faster
Right.
than it was before.
Right. And see, that's what I was trying. I think people are not understanding that, again, it's not a chemical process.
Not.
Basically, I mean, to make a long story short, because it's so detailed and technical, but it's basically a conditioning treatment that's allowed to penetrate into the cuticle so that we're able to realign or reconstruct the bonds in the hair, something that we've never really been able to do without chemicals. And what's happening as a result is the curl is getting softer, it's easier to manage. People like to refer to it as heat training and et cetera, et cetera. Personally, I mean, I guess if you wanted to call it that, you could, if that's all you know. But from a technical standpoint, that's not actually what's happening, because as she just told you, her hair does curl back up. And it's in its natural curl. Your natural curl hasn't been altered much,
No,
right?
I mean,
Other than the fact that it's softer.
it's softer.
But I mean, the curl pattern itself is the same. It hasn't diminished,
Yeah,
right?
it's still the same.
Okay, and then
I think if anything, it's more defined
exactly,
and it's not as bushy. But I mean, I think that's the conditioning of the hair. But
and what's happening, like I tried to explain to them, it's basically a reconstruction of the polypeptide bonds. And if you do a little bit more research on that, you'll be able to see that DNA chain and what the polypeptide bonds do. Actually, like I said, if you're professionally trained, you understand what polypeptide bonds are and the process, and how relaxer actually destroys those, and that's what renders the hair straight. The process that we do with the conditioner actually realigns the bonds and takes them out of that curl pattern on the inside. So it's coming from the inside out. That's why you're having the moisture and the more growth and the healthier, stronger hair. Let them get a shot of the back of your hair just so they can see your, right. See, this is her natural. It's still the same texture, the same curl pattern it was when she first ever came to me.
and no product.
And no product.
And people,
No.
People put product in their hair to get the ringlets. This is
Right.
no product.
Right. And it makes the hair begin to curl a little bit better. That's what I was trying to explain to them. But, some people just never win. So we'll just keep, we'll just keep on down the road with our process and
product
or technique. I think I should quit calling it process. Someone told me that as well. They say because when you say process, you make people think chemicals. So it's more of a technique, I guess I should start saying. But
good product.
Good product.
And good stuff.
Thank you very much. And so we'll come back and let them see, you know, the end
Finished
result
product.
because we're now going to go ahead and do our blowout, right?
Right.
All righty.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
tuning
Camille.
in.
Okay, we just wanted to show you the finished product of the thermal realignment on Camille. When she's straightened, she likes to wear her hair full and curly. Give them a little spin around. And y'all, forgive me for the ums. I notice on all my tapings, I'll be like, Right, can't help that. But this is the finished product. Of course, you know, she likes messy hair, so she done threw it all over the place before we could even get to the video.
I don't like salon looking hair.
But that's my girl, Camille. That's your finished product. And once again, she's not dry, she's not straight. I mean, not dry or shedding or any of that. And as you heard her say earlier, her hair does recurl back up. Yeah, right. Give them a little shake, demonstration of the body and your hair. You feel it.
With my hair back.
Right. Okay. So.
It's straight.
Right. So Camille, what would you say to all the people that say I'm damaging your hair? Do you think your hair is damaged?
You have an excellent technique and excellent products that make the hair healthy, make it versatile. I mean, I can be straight, it look like a perm, it's straighter than a press. But then if I want to go back to my natural state, I have my waves, I have my trendle curls. So I like the versatility, and I like the length, and I like that my hair is finally healthy.
Okay, great. Well, we thank you, and maybe eventually we do enough of these little documentaries, people to understand what the purpose was. I mentioned earlier, but what it really is to address, once again, is the problem with the ends being straight, your hair not curling back up when you go back to your natural. And basically what we're doing is, like I said earlier, we're rearranging the polypeptide bonds temporarily by using a conditioning process that actually, once you go back to your curly, what it's doing is enhancing the natural curl as opposed to destroying it and breaking it down. I guess maybe, like I said, the more we do it, people will get it and begin to embrace it a little bit. Again, it's not for everybody, just like going natural is not for everybody. But what we're merely trying to show is that there are options for straightening your hair and having the versatility of straight and curl without the damage that usually follows being straightened when you go back to your curly process.
And not spending hundreds of dollars on a Brazilian blowout.
Right, and that's what I've been trying to tell people. Brazilian blowout, that's chemical, period. It's, you know, anytime somebody got to put a mask on you and a mask on themselves in order to render the service, that's chemicals. Trust me, it is.
This is your product in a blowout and a flat iron.
Right, and we got beautiful body, and we'll have curls when we shampoo our hair again, not stringy ends, and actually prettier curls, right?
Pretty ringlets.
All right. Thank you so much.